तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
Ishwaramma Priyadaraya Sai Narayana Ishwaramma Priyadaraya Sai Narayana my most humble and loving pranams at the lotus feet of our loving Sai Ram. Respected elders, brothers and sisters, and our dear, dear, dear children, Jai Sai Ram. Today we are celebrating Ishwaramma Day to propagate the glory of motherhood. The world is sustained by the prayers of the mother. A woman's prayers is more powerful than 1,000 prayers of men, because women are pure and tender-hearted. Never cause displeasure to your mother, never hurt her feelings, then God will help you in all your endeavours. Sri Sati Sai Speaks, volume 34, chapter 8. So on this wonderful day, our Bhavika's children have lovingly prepared some wonderful items for you. We are going to start with Group 1, Year 1, and their play is entitled Why is Our Mother Important? The Group 1 children will be offering a short presentation on why their mothers are important, what they mean to them. This small offering will be presented by Arjun, Avian, Devdutt, Rajvi and Sandvi.
On this auspicious day of Ishwaramma Day, we are going to talk about the topic Mother. Ishwaramma was our ideal mother to our loving Sai Ram.
Our mothers are important and special people to us. These are all the words we use to describe our amazing mothers.
Our moms are lovable and stupendous.
Our moms are nice and helpful. Ishwaramma always helped others as well.
Our mums are respectful and caring. We have drawn pictures of ourselves with our mums doing our most favourite activities.
If you honour your mother, the mother of the universe will guard you against harm. Sai Baba.
Sai Baba said that it is important to respect, honour and make your mother happy.
Mother is the best. You never stop loving her because she is a gift from God.
Thank you, Ishwaramma.
you, Group 1 Year 1. That was a really beautiful presentation. Now we have our wonderful Shantavi from Group 3 Year 3, and she'll be performing a beautiful violin piece, and she's accompanied by Brother Vinny on the tabla. Jai Sai Ram, everyone. Sai Ram, thank you Shantavi for that beautiful performance. Music is really a way we can show Swami our appreciation. Can we give her another round of applause? Next we have our Group 2 Year 3 children, and they're giving a tribute to the chosen mother, and this poem will be recited by Agastya, Anandam, Yuvika, Tejasvi, Anushka and Janani.
We, Balvika students of Group 2, Year 3, present our soulful gratitude and complete surrender at the cherished lotus feet of our treasured Mother Sai in the form of a poem about Ishwaramma, the Mother of God. This poem is written by Julie Chaudhary, a tribute to the chosen mother.
His advent was imminent, and so many beings did pray. The piteous cries of Mother Earth meant the Lord had to find a way. The age of Kali had a firm grip on all of humanity. Chaos, murder, mayhem, unrighteousness. With his advent, the good he had to bless. He searched for a womb as pure as it could be, virtuous, sacred, pious and holy, a womb from which would blossom a divine flower. And then his smiling gaze fell on Ishwaramma. She was the mother he chose from the rest of humanity. He picked her and she rose. She suited his search for the right quality.
She set out to draw water from the well. On the picturesque hills beyond the village, her glance fell, lost in her thoughts as she was that day. A bright ball of light came rolling her way, the colour of azure, ever so pure, making sure, a panacea, an answer, a response, a divine cure, enveloping her womb, making her swoon. For many an anxious heart, a much-needed boon. As she awoke, her womb she did tenderly stroke, and knew for sure she was unsaved.
Ishwaramma had an elevated destiny. On 23rd November 1926, at 5:06 a.m., temple bells did chime. For his advent, the Lord had chosen his time. She was instrumental in delivering the Lord unto Mother Earth. The sun rose over the horizon, worshipping with its first rays her divine Son. She cradled him, nursed him, he was her delight, enveloped in Maya, ignorant of the play of destiny. Slowly, she realized her child was extraordinary, and always concerned about him was she, anxious and worried as a mother would be, but being ever vigilant, his every care and comfort she did oversee. Soft was Mother Ishwaramma's heart.
She was a gopi who looked longingly at Bala Gopala, as Mother Yashoda did lovingly cuddle her Krishna. And so the Lord had blessed her to be born as Ishwaramma, a mother to present Avatara, keeping his mission within sight, shy and unassuming though she was. One fine day she let all know his divine course. About his inception, she did reply at the behest of his divine Son. It was a pravesha, an entrance, not a pravasa, conception. For as she said, I chose my mother, it was me, for there is no one to be born to give birth to Swami.
Seeing the village children's plight, she asked her son gently to start a school for them in Puttaparthi. With a sound education, they would grow. They wouldn't have to walk miles and miles anymore. Then, moved by the village folk's suffering, she did him entreat to open a hospital which would their maladies treat. given medicines, finding a cure, their woes helping them endure. After this, she approached him once more, moved by the agony thirsty villagers had in store. No water for miles around, ever so dry was the ground.
Ishwaramma, so rightfully chosen was she, to be such an intimate part of his glorious story. Her life a lesson for you and me. On 6th May 1972, she called out, "Swami, Swami," to her Lord and Son, and silently passed on, having fulfilled the purpose for which she had been born, completing her divine song. She merged with the one whom all souls did long, to whom the known and unknown, seen and unseen, did belong.
Jai Sai Ram.
Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, that was a really beautiful poem. Can we give them another round of applause, please? We now present to you a play from our Group 1, Year 2 to Group 3 children. This offering will highlight the lessons that can be learnt from the key episodes of the Ramayana and will identify how these teachings can be applied to our lives to help us in our journey to Sai. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram all. My name is Valmiki, and I am going to tell you an amazing tale about a divine prince called Rama from the kingdom of Ayodhya. His father, King Dashratha, was very proud of him as he was kind, noble, and everything that an excellent prince and son should be. He was loved by his brothers Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughna. His mother Kaushalya, as well as Dashratha's other wives, Kaikeyi and Sumitra, had a special place for Rama in their hearts. King Dashratha was getting old and knew that he wanted Rama to become the next king. With his advisor Vashishta, he fixed the coronation of Rama, and the whole of Ayodhya was overjoyed except from one person, Kaikeyi's maid, Manthara. Manthara thought that Kaikeyi's son Bharata should become king, so she hatched an evil plan to make this happen. Let's see what events the poisonous words of Manthara led to.
I am so excited for Rama's coronation tomorrow. He will make a wonderful king.
Poor boy, Bharata. What did he do to deserve this?
What are you talking about, Manthara?
Isn't Bharata a strong, wise king, kind and loved by the citizens of Ayodhya?
Of course.
When Rama becomes king, he will be tossed aside and will have no importance. All of Ayodhya will laugh at him.
No, Dashratha and Rama love Bharata. They will give him the respect he deserves.
Dasharatha will have no power. Rama loves his brother now, but when he becomes king, will he care about him? No, Bharata will be powerless, even to eat grain of rice. He'll have to beg Rama for it. Do you want your son to be beggar?
Of course not. What should I do?
For Bharata to be respected, He will need to become king. You have to do this for your son.
Do you see how bad company changes a person? Kaikeyi loved Rama, but the words of mantra poisoned her mind completely. Look how important it is to surround ourselves with good people. Kaikeyi called for Dashratha immediately and demanded him to exile Rama to the forest for 14 years and to make Bharata king. Dashratha begged her not to do this, but Kaikeyi did not listen. Kaikeyi had saved Dashratha's life in battle, so he had to grant her 2 wishes. With a heavy heart, Dashratha broke the news to Rama.
Come, Rama, see this throne. You'll be sitting in it tomorrow. Let's add more flowers to the throne and make it beautiful.
Thank you, Mother Kausalya and Sumitra. Please do not tire yourself too much with these preparations. Sita and Lakshmana, let us see what we can do to help. Father, greetings. Mother KK, are you keeping well?
Please forgive me, Rama. I need you to do something for me.
Anything, Father?
You will need to live in the forest for 14 years. I will also make Bharata king.
Father, how can you ask this?
I've promised KK. She saved my life. I have to honor her wishes. KK, what is wrong with you? You love Rama like your own child.
Please do not blame Mother KK. I will live in the forest according to Father's wishes.
I'll go with you, Rama. I am your wife, and I'll always be by your side.
I will come too. I cannot live in this palace while you are struggling in a forest.
I will bring the royal court to the forest. I will build you a palace and we can live there together.
No, Father. Bharata will need the royal court and your guidance when he is king. You have to stay in Ayodhya. Please bless us and we will leave right away.
Welcome back, Bharata.
If our parents asked us to live in a forest for 14 years, would we go? Rama did not even hesitate to listen to his father's wishes and did not even have any ill feelings towards Kaikeyi. Rama teaches us how we should show respect to our parents. Unfortunately, Dashratha could not come to terms with Rama leaving and died soon afterwards. Bharata and Shatrughna were staying at their grandfather's palace all this time and did not realize any of this had happened. They returned to Ayodhya and found that no one spoke to them and their father did not come to greet them. How do you think Bharata will react to his father's death, Rama's exile, and his newfound kingship? Let us see.
Bharata and Shatrughna, we have been waiting for you. We came back for Rama's coronation, Mother Kaikeyi. Ayodhya seems completely different. What is going on?
Where is Father? He's always the first to greet us.
We have some exciting news for you, Bharata. You're going to be the next king.
What do you mean? Rama's the next king. Where is my father, sage Vasishtha?
King Dashratha sadly passed away.
What? I can't believe this.
He was healthy when we left. I need to speak to Rama right away.
Your father banished him to the forest for 14 years to fulfill Kaikeyi's wishes. You be the next king.
That's not right. Rama should be king, not me.
Please understand, Bharata. You deserve to be king. I am trying to help you.
Mother, you are completely wrong. I'm going to the forest to fetch Rama back.
If Bharata was greedy, He could have accepted the kingship and lived a life of power and luxury. See how loyal Bharata is and how much love and respect he has for his brother Rama. This is how siblings should treat each other. Bharata reached the forest of Shatrughna and Ayodhya's army with the intention of installing Rama on the throne. Will Rama come back?
Look, there's an army coming towards us. It must be Bharata.
That's wonderful. We haven't seen him for a long time.
What if he is coming to kill Rama? That way he can be king for the rest of his life.
Bharata is a true brother. He would never do such a thing. Just wait and see.
It pains me to see you live like this. Please come back to Ayodhya. You should be king.
I have given my word to Father Bharata. I will not come back to Ayodhya for the next 14 years. I know that you will be a wise king. Go and rule the kingdom as father's wishes.
Father has died, Rama. He couldn't live after letting you go. Please come back. We really need you.
No matter how much Bharata begged Rama to be king, Rama stood by his promises to his father. It would have been easy for him to give in and return to Ayodhya to be king, rather than struggle in the forest. It takes determination and strength to live by your words. Rama is the true embodiment of this. What will Bharata do next?
If Rama will not return to Ayodhya, then I won't either. I will live like Rama in a simple hut outside of Ayodhya.
Who will rule Ayodhya?
Please give me your sandals, Rama. I'll place them on the throne. Until you come back, I'll rule the kingdom on your behalf.
Your wish is so noble and your heart is filled with pure love. It gives me great joy to hand over the sandals to you.
After 14 long years, after battling Ravana for Sita's safe return, Rama finally returned to Ayodhya and all was well. This is an old tale, I admit, but the lessons found in the Ramayana can help you today. Be harmonious with your siblings and respect your parents. Forgive and be loving towards each other even when someone wrongs you. Keep good company and remember your promises. That is the way you can live by Ramayana and Swami's teachings every day. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, thank you for that beautiful play. Can we all give them a round of applause again? You truly learned the lessons of obedience, respect, and living by your word, as well as loving your parents. This play was presented by Sai, Abhinav, Adishi, Radhika, Tanisi, Bhavisana, Saidev, Ved, Bhavagi, Devik, Sachin, and Anja. So can we give them all a round of applause again? Our Group 1 Year 2 will now be performing a beautiful dance to the bhajan Atma Rama Ananda Ramana, which will be dedicated to the glory of Lord Rama. Jai Sai Ram.
केशव हरि नारायण अच्युत के अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण भव भय हरणा वंदित चरणा भव भय हरणा वंदित चरणा रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन आत्मा रामानंद रमणा अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमणा अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आदिनारायण अनंत शयना आदिनारायण अनंत शयना सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण आदिनारायण अनंत शयना आदिनारायण अनंत शयना सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानंद रामा अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण भव भय हरणा वंदित चरणा रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन राजीव लोचन राजीव लोचन रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन
Sai Ram, what a beautiful dance. Can we give them all a round of applause, please? This beautiful dance was presented by Ahmed, Anja, Shanvi, Balvagi and Balisana. Again, can we give them a round of applause? Our final offering from our wonderful children will be the unison song followed by some bhajans. So please sit back and enjoy. Jai Sai Ram.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा You are my mother, you are my father, you are my only kin, you are my only friend, you are my wisdom, you are my treasure, you are my everything, you are my Lord, my loving, loving Lord.
Can we give the children another massive round of applause? So we just wanted to say thank you to all the gurus who've helped create this amazing program today, as well as all the parents who've helped with the practices, taking the children to all the classes, and to Swami, of course, who've helped us in create this great program today. So thank you all for watching our children, and hopefully you'll see all their future programs. Thank you very much.
Ishwaramma Priyanandana Ishwaramma Priyanandana Ishwaramma Priyanandana Sai Jaya Jaganandana Sai Jaya Jaganandana
Sai Ram. Now we have a wonderful opportunity to listen to our guest speaker. Brother Sudhir hails from a temple town of Udupi in the southern parts of India. He did his Masters in Business Administration at Swami's Institute in Prashanthi Nilayam from 2003 to 2005. He considers his stay at Bharati as his golden moment of his life. He is currently working as an associate director at a consulting company in the UK, which is a multinational technology company. Jai Sai Ram, please welcome Brother Sudhir.
प्रेमात्मनाय विद्महे हिरण्यगर्भाय धीमहि तन्न सत्य प्रचोदयात्. With salutations at the divine lotus feet of our most beloved Swami. Sai Ram, brothers, sisters, elders, a special Sai Ram to all the wonderful children, Sai Ram to one and all. Once, Gautama the Buddha was seated under the banyan tree, giving his divine darshan to his followers. That's when they asked him, how do we deal with suffering? And in response to that question, the Great One gave them a beautiful story, a beautiful parable known as the parable of two arrows. The Great One said, imagine a person walking through the forest and is suddenly struck, hit by an arrow. Would it be painful? Of course it would, they said. And then the Great One continued, suppose he is hit by the second arrow. Would it be even more painful? That's when they said it would be unbearable. The enlightened one then gave his wisdom to them. He said, difficult situations in life always has these two arrows. The first arrow comes from the outside. It's beyond your control. Difficulties in life comes without asking. Life always throws a curveball, and that is the arrow of pain, the reality. But the way you react to the first arrow, physically, mentally, and emotionally, makes it even more difficult. That makes it into a suffering, and that is the arrow of suffering. The first arrow is not within your control, but the second arrow, the reaction to the first arrow or difficulty in life, is very much under your control. So drop the second arrow, the Great One said, and then you'll be able to go beyond suffering. What a beautiful parable. I was reminding myself of this parable on Friday when Buddha Purnima was being celebrated all across the world. If you see, Swami lived this parable for all of us to emulate. When I was studying in Puttaparthi, those were the days when Swami used to come for darshan on a wheelchair. And always, I observed the Swami was always blissful, even though he came on his wheelchair. And not just that, he even made us blissful just by his sight. And then one day, one of our professors asked Swami, Swami, you must be suffering with lot of pain. That's when Swami revealed. He said, there is pain, but I am not suffering. How do we drop this arrow of suffering, which Swami did so effortlessly? The journey to go beyond suffering, to find that supreme bliss, is like a treasure hunt. The hints, the secrets to find the treasure is hidden in Swami's teachings. And today, I am going to refer to one of his teachings, which I call as a fourfold path to go beyond suffering. And we'll use that as the hint to find the treasure of supreme bliss, to go beyond suffering. This teaching of Swami has 4 statements. It all starts with 4 F's. I see some of you nodding. I'm sure many of you are aware of this teaching. It's called the teaching of 4 F's. And those are the 4 hints that we are going to use to find this treasure. The first F, anybody wants to give a try? What's the first F? Yes?
Focus?
No, not exactly. Because the first F is the 4F method. Anybody else? Anybody?
Face the devil.
Face the devil. It's like jumping the gun. One before that. Follow the master. You're right in a way. It is focus. Follow the master. When I was passing out of Swami's university, one of our teachers who had spent many years in close proximity to Bhagavan distilled all that he learned at the feet of Swami into these 2 rules. He said, when you go out to the world, there are only 2 rules to follow. It's as simple as that. He said, rule number 1 is to follow Swami. The rule number 2 is to follow the rule number 1. So that's only one simple rule, and that's to follow Swami. As the German proverb, a famous proverb goes, in life you have to keep the main thing. And the main thing for us is to follow Swami. I'm reminded of an event. It was sports meet in 2005 in the divine presence of Swami. I was part of one adventurous event within the whole program. It was coming at the fag end of the program. Swami started watching the sports meet. It all went well, and Swami was quite proud of all the students, the way they were performing. We had toiled day and night for weeks together to put up that program. Towards the fag end, it was time for my piece for the team that I belonged to perform. And as we got ready for the program, for the event, for that particular piece, Swami indicated for Arati. What that meant was that he was basically asking us to stop the performance. So our performance was cut short. We were pained, of course. because we wanted to put our best before Swami, and here is Swami who had just, in a way, rejected that piece of the event. But then Swami had prepared us, and now when I look back, there are so many incidents like us where Swami just rejected all the efforts that we had put, or so it seemed. Now when I look back, I feel he was all the while getting us ready to face life. He was basically telling us to keep our likes and dislikes away and start following him and go by his will in life. That was all the preparation just to tell us that the only rule in life is to follow Swami and allow his will to unravel in our life. And this method of going beyond suffering has some parallels to the greatest suffering our generation has seen recently, which is that of COVID, which was quite unfortunate, but there are so many parallels, so many learnings that we can take in life. They said, follow the government guidelines and stay at home, isn't it? Similarly in life, we have to follow Swami, go within to our true home, which Swami says is within each one of us, and stay there and listen or be in tune to Swami's instructions. Now on to the second hint. I'm not going to ask you because somebody had already prompted. It is to face the devil. Now it's not possible always to stay within, right? For essentials during COVID, we had to go out, isn't it? But when we went out, there was this simple rule called social distancing. In life too, we need to go out and work in the world. And when we do that, we should do what I call as worldly distancing. As Swami said many a times, we are all aware that when we work in the world, we have to be little detached in the world. Because as we go within, we'll find our weaknesses, our drawbacks, our desires which make us attached to the world, makes it even more complicated, and that leads to suffering. So worldly distancing, like how the gopis and gopalas did, and that's why in the Bhagavatam it's said that all the demons which attacked Vrindavan never had its impact on the gopis and gopalas, because it was Krishna who was facing the devil on their behalf. So the formula that Swami gives is divert your attachment to the world towards attachment to God. And that's what Mother Ishwaramma exactly did. She diverted her motherly attachment to motherly devotion. At the age of 14, where the famous incident where Swami threw his bag and declared his avatarhood, it would have been very, very painful to Mother Ishwaramma, isn't it? Because Swami said, Maya has left me. I am no longer bound by you. And as a mother, she would have felt so painful. And Swami said, the devotees are calling me. I have to run to them. This, I imagine, made Mother Ishwaramma transform herself as the foremost devotee of him. And her devotion was of such caliber that probably in Dwapara Yuga, the love of gopis and gopikas could not make Krishna change his decision and stay in Vrindavan to execute his mission. But look at the mother's love. She had diverted all her love towards Swami, that she could extract that promise from Swami to stay in Puttaparthi and not change his base. Historically, all the avatars changed their base. But her love finally bound Swami. Although Swami said he couldn't be bound by her, she changed herself in her journey of life to be a foremost devotee to such an extent that she could finally bind Swami. And that's how we need to bind Swami to us and face the devil. Now on to the third F. Anybody wants to give a try? Fight till the end. Now it's not enough if we go within, if we practice detachment to the world once in a while. We should do it until the very end. It takes a lifetime of practice. To the very end, what does it mean? It means, as Swami said, the ultimate devotion is to experience equanimity. Until that state in mind is achieved, we should continue till the very, very end. During COVID, again, drawing parallels, you would know the focus was always on flattening the curve, right? Similarly in life, if you look at the graph, it's a roller coaster ride with its ups and downs, which Swami calls as bumps and jumps, right? Success, failure, gain, loss, pain, pleasure, pain, right? We have to practice going within and practice this worldly distancing to such an extent that we are able to flatten this curve as well in life and experience equanimity. It was in the year 2008. There were sudden changes in the circumstances in my life, and we had to face harsh realities of life. At that point in time, I was working in Bangalore, now called Bengaluru. And since there was this financial troubles looming high at home, I decided to visit Puttaparthi, and Puttaparthi was quite close by those days. I went to Puttaparthi, and as was my custom, I took Pradakshina of Swami's abode in Puttaparthi in the night. Started praying for the solution, but slowly I started pining for his Pada Namaskar, because I knew that if Swami gave me the Pada Namaskar, it would give that magical twist that I was looking for. So I was pining for his Pada Namaskar, prayed for it. Come next day, I was in the Darshan hall. I was sitting in a spot where I knew Swami wouldn't normally come. The reason being, if Swami came by my way, then that meant he was blessing me and he has heard my prayers. So I was sitting, if you know Sai Kulanthal, on the Jain side, there's a slope which goes to the veranda, to the interview room. I was sitting there. Swami wouldn't take that slope. Swami would normally go in front of the students and go through the slope on the ladies' side. That was his normal route. So I was sitting there praying to Swami, and Swami came for darshan, and words fail to describe that divine darshan. 2 eyes were insufficient to drink the nectar of that beautiful, charming form of Swami. And his smile played music in the minds of all of us who had gathered there. And then Swami came to the section that I was sitting, and there was this fork where he could take a route that would go in front of the students, and there was another route that would path that would come directly to me. And then, as he was being pushed in the wheelchair, they took the normal route and turned the chair towards the other path. That's when mentally I screamed to Swami, "No, Swami, I want your Pada Namaskar." And then, as if my thoughts were in sync with Swami's fingers, Swami's finger turned towards me, which was an indication to the person who was pushing the chair to take the other path, and Swami came in front of me. And as he came, he gave a deep look at me. And that gaze from that oceanic, loving eyes of Swami is fresh in my memory even to this day. But as he gazed, it seemed like as if he was looking deep, deep within me. As if I did not exist there. As if words fail to describe here, but it's like as if I was transparent. He was looking at something very, very deep within me, and I was filled with bliss. As if all the burden that was there was being lifted by him. By that time, his chair had almost crossed me, and I realized that I had not taken his Pada Namaskar. I stretched my hands and touched his feet. The reason I am sharing this experience is because from that point in time, by his look, by his touch, he elevated my outlook towards life, my perspective my perspective of life to a completely different level where there was only peace and bliss. I was feeling, for that moment, complete equanimity, which Swami wants us to experience in life as the culmination of devotion. The problem that I had did not go away because that's the first arrow of pain, as Gautama the Buddha put. But the problem seemed very, very insignificant. Because I'm reminded, taking a side track here, small side track, looking at the children, that once Swami was talking to the primary school kids, and Swami was telling them another formula to face problems in life. And Swami told them, if you face problem in life, all you have to do is this. Tell to the problem, hey problem, I have a big God with me. And that's what happened to me that day when he looked at me, when I touched his feet. The big God was with me. He's always with us. The second arrow of suffering for me at that moment dropped with that problem. But it's not just that. We are so lucky to have come to the avatar who also takes care of the first arrow. Right? He makes us, our pain decrease drastically, and he helps us to go through it, holding our hands in his hands. That's the beauty of being born at the same time as that of the avatar, that the first arrow of pain is also taken care. With that, I come to the last hint of this treasure hunt. Anybody would want to give a try? Finish the game. And you know the story as to how it was beautifully depicted here as to how Mother Ishwaramma at the fact end remembered Swami's name, and it's beautifully put across by the children. Buddha says the end of suffering is self-realization. That's the definition of self-realization that Buddha has given. Basically dropped the second arrow of suffering. So if we go within and follow the master, if we practice worldly distancing and allow Swami to face the devil, and fight till the very end so that we experience equanimity in life, then probably we'll be able to finish the game of life with all its successes, with all its failures. And then, as Swami says, we'll all be able to experience the oneness with the divine, which Swami wants us to experience. Probably when we reach there, having followed this method of 4F, we would have finally got the treasure that we are so much looking for in life. Probably then we'll be also able to tell, like how Swami said, there are difficulties in life, but there is pain, but I am not suffering. Until that point in time, we all have to practice our sadhana day in and day out to be able to follow Swami, to be able to follow this path, and his grace will take us towards the very purpose of life. That's when we'll be able to finish the game. Until then, follow the master, face the devil, fight till the very end, and finish the game. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
भजाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ तत्सत् श्रीनारायणतो पुरुषोत्तम गुरुतु सिद्धबुद्धतु सन्तविनायक सविता पावकतु साई सविता पावकतु ब्रह्ममस्तु यः शक्तितो विशुपिता प्रभुतो रुद्रविष्णुतो रामकृष्णतो रहिमतावतु साई रहिमतावतु वासुदेवतो विश्वरूपतो चिदानन्द हरितो अद्वितीयतो अकालनिरवय आत्मलीन शिवतो साई आत्मलीन शिवतो स्वामी सत्य साई हरे शांति
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की।
Prostrations to you, Lord Narayana. Forgive me for all the mistakes in letter or phrase, or for any phonetic aberration that may have occurred in my chanting. Forgive me, O Lord Sai, for any defect in my pause, intonation, or pronunciation of alphabet, word, or phrase, and any other mistake. O Lord Sai, considering me as your servant, forgive the thousands of errors committed by me during the day or night. You are my only refuge, for there is no one else. Therefore, O Lord Sai, protect me compassionately. Hari is all, and that is the truth. I offer all this to Lord Sai. May there be peace to the body, mind, and the soul.
Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Sai Ram. Today we're celebrating Ishwaramma Day. Who Ishwaramma. She is the mother of Ishwara. This was not the name given to her by her parents, but after her marriage, Kondama Raju, Swami's grandfather, being one of wisdom and blessed with a vision of the future, started calling her Ishwaramma, mother of Ishwara. She was christened as Namagiriyamma at the time of birth, but Kondama Raju told her Ishwaramma was the most appropriate name for her, as he knew that she was going to become the mother of Ishwara. Her desire to have a small primary school for children in Puttaparthi blossomed into Satya Sai University, which provides integral education from primary doctoral level free of cost, combining academic excellence and exemplary character. Her second wish, to have a small hospital in Puttaparthi, has expanded into 2 super specialty hospitals in Puttaparthi and Whitefields, along with 2 general hospitals. Her third wish was to provide drinking water. This has developed into mammoth Satya Sai water projects. Before Ishwaramma passed away, I fulfilled all her 3 wishes. Baba, Jai Sai Ram.
Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram. During the summer course in Vrindavan in 1972, Ishwaramma was sitting in the hall one day after the breakfast. Swami was upstairs. Suddenly, she called out, "Swami, Swami, Swami." Swami responded, "I am coming, don't go." Gokak, who was there, was surprised at that. Swami rushed down. She held Swami's hands and said, "I am completely satisfied with this summer course. It is not only the students who are getting benefited. Even I have developed a broad mind. Swami, I am going." She offered a pranams to Swami and passed away peacefully. Everyone aspires to a peaceful death. People who have evil feelings will not die such a death. Easwaramma did not even have a trace of evil feelings in her. That is why she was always joyful. Baba, Jai Sai Ram.
Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram. Today, people desire that only their family and children should be happy. But Ishwaramma was not like that. Ishwaramma had a broad mind. She wanted everyone to be happy. Even though she was not educated, she taught noble qualities. Everyone should treasure in his heart love for his mother, who has borne him, reared him with love, and fostered him with care. The person who forfeits his mother's love will not earn anyone's love. Baba, Jai Sai Ram.
Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram. Mothers are responsible for the well-being of their children. They also show spiritual path to the children. So, never forget your mother. To set aim ideal in this regard, I visit the samadhi of my parents on my birthday. Every individual has a mother. One who does not please his mother and doesn't become the recipient of her love is not a true son. Hence, respect and revere your mother. Experience and enjoy your mother's love. Dedicate your life for the happiness of the mother. You may acquire any number of degrees. You may undertake any number of sacred activities, but all of them will prove futile if you don't respect your mother. Baba, Jai Sai Ram.
Dear Swami, I offer my most loving pranams at your divine lotus gem. Respected elders, dear brothers and sisters, and beautiful children, Jai Sai Ram. So just a quick announcement from the spiritual wing for our center. We've taken a quick initiative for a little homework for all of us, unfortunately, but fortunately for your spiritual growth. What we're going to do is, I'm sure you all have scrap paper at home or paper lying around at home. So as a gesture to support Mother Earth with recycling as well, yeah? Take plain paper from your home, and there's a cut-off point as well for what we're going to do. Make it, put a few lines on it, as you can see here, okay? And then we want you to do likhita jap. What does likhita jap mean? Anybody know, children? Yes. That's correct. So writing Swami's name down. So you make as many columns that fit your writing in on one page, and we want you to keep on doing this until Sunday, the 4th of June. That's your deadline. So homework is due in on Sunday, the 4th of June. You can come and give it to anybody at the center, and they'll pass it to us. And then we will recycle, we will fill it with something magical, and give it back to you on Guru Purnima. Okay, so just a small announcement. And also a massive, massive thank you to all of the amazing children. They were just fantastic today, and especially all the new children. We just put them on the spot for the first time, and you can see with Swami's grace how amazing they've done today. So thank you, dear children. Jai Sai Ram.
Our most humble and loving pranams to our dear Mother Ishwaramma and our dearest Lord Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Respected elders, brothers, sisters, and our lovely children, Jai Sai Ram. Jai Sai Ram to you all. I'm hoping that everyone had a good time. Jai Sai Ram. Can I hear you all? Thank you all really for coming today. I think the children have done grand job. It has been a great effort from all the parents as well as the gurus. So gurus, thank you as well. And I have to say thank you to our altar team, our PA team, and also to everyone who contributed the prasadam, lovely prasadam here, lovely cakes for the little kids as well. So please don't leave without having one of your little cakes. A big, big thank you again to brother Sudhir there. That was a wonderful message that we've heard from you, and hopefully you will be listening and hearing brother talks via the Zoom links. Can you put the slide on? Yeah, you most probably have already seen these WhatsApp message for this. So brother will be online and Zoom on the 24th. So please log in and listen to him. I'm sure he's got lots and lots of other inspirational messages for us. This program will carry on for about 3 months, am I right? Yeah. So every month we will have one session, so please do log in. Messages will be, links will be sent out to you. Now, reminders. Some reminders and dates for the diaries. The National Young Adults team have organized a walk and a satsang followed by a picnic in the beautiful landscape of Rutland Waters in Leicestershire on the 13th of May, that is next Saturday, and this is for all the young adults. So please liaise with Brother Soham, our young adult coordinator, if you are attending or if you want to attend. National Ishwaramma Day will be celebrated on Saturday the 20th of May from 10:30 to 4:30 p.m. At the Bushi Academy. Again, the information is being sent out to you. You would need to also register for that. Our National Pilgrimage Meeting and Bhajans is on the Saturday, 3rd of June, here at Oxhey. So again, emails will be sent out to you, again reminders. So please, all the pilgrims, it's mandatory for you to attend this meeting and bhajans. If anybody would like to perform arti and bring flowers or prasad at the center, there is a list out there at the reception desk, and if you would like to write your names down on there. There won't be any bhajan practice today. However, if you'd like to sing bhajan next week, please speak to Sister Risha. Have a lovely week, and we will see you all next Sunday. And before we all go, shall we say, Jai Bolo Mata Ishwaramma ki Jai. Jai Bolo Mata Ishwaramma ki Jai. Jai Bolo Mata Ishwaramma ki Jai. And Bolo Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba Ji ki Jai. Jai Sai Ram.
Om Sai Ishwaraya Vidmahe Satya